Classic ball python morphs. Today we have the Bongo Black Pastel Fire, and it's this little boy here. He's not a little boy, he's a big boy. Okay, so the Bongo, let me check my notes. The Bongo was brought to us, of course, by Ibi Noah directly from Africa in 2012. The Fire, you know the story. It's on the Black Eyed Complex. It was on Earth's collection. It was proven by Eric Davids in 2003, if I'm correct. Yep. And the Black Pastel was proven genetically by Gulf Coast Reptiles in 2002. Sorry, I'm checking my notes. It was imported by a big breeder in Florida, a big importer in Florida, and they proved the Black Pastel to be its own morph. Not like cinnamon, it's kind of like cinnamon, it's on the 8-ball complex, but Black Pastel, it is not cinnamon, it's its own incomplete dominant morphs. So this is a combo of 3 incomplete dominant morphs, and let's check him out in more detail. Here he is, our mighty Bongo Black Pastel Fire. He is also head clown, so we don't see much of the head clown influence on him. They say it brightens up a little bit, but this is a dark combo. Regarding the appearance of this combo, we notice the dark tones and the stripe at the back. So this is a lot of Black Pastel influence, the dark tones. So it kind of reminds me of a cinnamon, also a popular classic morph. The stripe is really amazing, almost uninterrupted until the tail. As you guys can see, really cool bright stripe with another side stripe on the side, a dark, so it's bright and dark. Very cool. So the Black Pastel brings these alien heads that we can see a little bit of forming alien heads, but the Bongo distorts it. Just the Bongo is kind of like, not exactly, but kind of like a bright normal, a fancy normal, although it is incomplete dominant morph of its own, and the Bongo kind of mixes up the pattern a little bit. Here there is not much good definition on the alien heads. Maybe that's a Fire influence as well. Fire is brightening up this combo, so it's a big mix. As you guys can see, Bongo and distorting the Black Pastel, and Fire trying to brighten it up. So pattern and color mutation. Regarding the belly, it's a white belly, nothing much to say about it. It has some creamy tones coming from the side, so that's Bongo and Fire brightening up here on the side, and then eventually these brownish tones, these copper, brownish tones, they just gain their dominant influence. So that's the Black Pastel influence more towards the spine. We can see both sides of the snake. Some alien heads are a bit more defined, and then they just disappear in the mud of what this pattern is. In terms of head stamp, Black Pastel has a dark head, whereas Bongo and Fire are known for their characterized brighter head stamps, colors on the head. So we pretty much see the head is, so it's a homogeneous head, and then the stripe starts at the neck. It has a little break here on the stripe and there, but the rest of it is fairly good. Very good stripe. We recognize this snake anywhere. The Black Pastel and the Bongo mixing the pattern. Black Pastel brings the color, as I have said, and I think Fire makes this combo much cooler, a bit brighter, and yeah, it's always a good addition to anybody's collection. And because he is head clown, we'll put him on clown project, try to get Bongo on visual clown form Fire and black pastel can be also cool, so we've got lots of experiments to do with this little boy. Next year he'll be working a lot. Alright, see you on the next episode.